Hello everyone, Scooter here, and welcome back to more of Metroid Dread. Last time, we started the game, and we're put face to face with our first E.M.M.I, and also shown how we can deal with the E.M.M.I who, at this point, see us as a threat. Now, a reminder that still up to this point, this game is, I'm still knowledgeable on what's going on with this game and what to do with this game. At some point, probably in the next, either in this episode or the next episode, I will be going back to blind and not knowing what I'm doing. But anyway. But yeah, now that the E.M.M.I is gone, we have some weird doors here. Make note of doors like that for a little bit, because I think there is something that we will be tasked with doing involving those doors, but it won't become apparent for some time. Oh, water drain out. I've already missed my gravity suit. So these doors here. These doors you'll want to make very special note of because they're the only thing that separate an E.M.M.I area from the other areas. And once you walk through them, well, you're now in the E.M.M.I's patrol zone, we'll say. So this entire huge area here, that's going to have some doors here, so it's not like one huge interconnected room, is an area controlled by the E.M.M.I of this area. You'll know when you're in an area that is meant for the E.M.M.I when the lights kind of act like this and there's kind of a weird film grain over it. I will say if you're watching at like high settings on YouTube, you might be able to pick it up, but I don't know. Now I kind of did this because even though we don't have the ability to get up there with what we have, there is a missile upgrade up there, but we can't get it for a bit. There's a lot of upgrades I've seen so far that we can't get at. Now, two other things that I forgot to mention that I'll probably talk briefly, because these are like very minute things, but they'll probably help people who are bad at the game. Hi, it's me, I'm bad at games. So for one, if you jump from a dead stop, you jump like this. If you jump while you're, if you jump while you're moving, you do a tumble. Now, you can only wall jump from a tumble state. So to help with this, if you jump vertically like this and you decide halfway through your jump, oh wait, I want to actually be tumbling, hit the jump button again. Samus will kick forward and then you can proceed to... Oh wait, hold on, that's different. They changed how wall jumping works. So I'm a liar in the first episode. They changed how so Samus will tumble forward, and then once you're tumbling forward, you can wall jump at your leisure. Also, like I said, they changed how wall jumping works. You no longer have to point a direction when you're basically within wall jump distance. I am not hitting any direction. I'm not hitting any directions when I'm doing these wall jumps, by the way. Though that just happened naturally. Now the other thing is something that started with Fusion, but the remakes of, I think the remake of the first Metroid, which is Zero Mission on GBA, which I still haven't played, and I guess fan remakes of Metroid 2. I'm not so sure about the official remake of Metroid 2. Has a ledge grab mechanic. Now, while using this, you basically have access to all of your other movement functionalities, but you can stick onto pretty much any 90-degree angle ledge and use that to your advantage. And that's pretty much all the additional I had to tell you about. Now, control-wise, you're kind of caught up with where I am. But, as I said, we are in an E.M.M.I territory. Now, here's the one problem with the E.M.M.I. Is, we already saw one, defeated one, yeah? Well, that one, like I said, was neutered. This one, not so much. So all I'm going to say right now is the E.M.M.I will take whatever path it can to track you down. Right now, there is no path to track us down until we blow that up. I gotta turn my headphones down so I can actually hear myself talk. But yeah, once we blow this up, the E.M.M.I has a path to us. Let's go nuts. When the lights are flashing like this and the music is getting all loud, that is just your cue to go. You don't have safe haven. Go. Oh wait, we need to go down. This is your safe spot. Going up is a mistake and a problem. Now, if the... Oh, I didn't see that in the background the first time. Is the E.M.M.I still right there? No, it's not. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah, this is a design where we can't go back. So, there is a no way forward, basically, up top there in this area. There's no way forward. So, you're basically funneled to here. And I'm trying to think of, like, things I want to mention before I get too much deeper into this. So, in some way, while you're going throughout your adventure, you want to make sure to note... You want to make sure that you are noting, at least from what I've seen so far, you want to note what an E.M.M.I can do. What was this? Oh, this is a report station. Oops, I should have gone to that one area. Well, I can always double back. While you're running from the E.M.M.I, even though you're kind of in high panic mode and you don't want to anger the E.M.M.I any further, take note of what stops the E.M.M.I and use that in the terrain to your advantage.
Uploading data.
Both E.M.M.I you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all E.M.M.I will be hostile. E.M.M.I send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an E.M.M.I enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An E.M.M.I that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the E.M.M.I zone exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the E.M.M.I and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An E.M.M.I never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an E.M.M.I captures you. There may be a very small opportunity to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible. The E.M.M.I are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first E.M.M.I. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit. Your highest priority in an E.M.M.I zone should be simply to survive.
And that gets into this, basically the 3 tiers of the stealth part of this game. I'm going to go back and look at things. Oops. Make sure to take care of that off the ceiling so it doesn't hit me. Because I've gotten hit by those things so much. Alright. Let's go down and see what trouble we can... Never mind, we can't find trouble. We are basically being funneled. Anyway. Now, there was something else I was going to say really quick that I forgot about. Oh, right. Wait, there it went. Hold on. Dang it, I had something very important I could have told you guys about and I forgot what it was. So once we get back to that area. Yeah, once we get back to it, an area in question, I'll probably be able to talk more about something, but right, these E.M.M.I doors. So something about this game that is pretty forgiving, you know. Again, I treat it like stealth, but I'm also very bad at stealth games, so take what I say with a grain of salt in this matter. The game will autosave your position as you enter through an E.M.M.I door, or basically right on the outside of an E.M.M.I door. If you goof up during the E.M.M.I segment and you die, if you choose to continue, you would put here, not at the last place you saved. So it's much more forgiving. But that's the other thing I want to talk about, and I alluded to. When you have the chance, when he's talking about the 99% probability of death, that 1% is the melee counter that we encountered with the first E.M.M.I that we had basically got tutorialed on. Now I don't know what the exact number's on, and maybe when I get down to editing, somebody will have gone to the lab and studied the films and studied the reel and know exactly what's happening. But at the very least, you have one chance to get free, and that is that melee counter. From what I feel like and from what I've seen, you have approximately a 5-frame window. 60 frames or 60 FPS game, by the way. You have a 5-frame window to time that melee counter to get free. Average human reaction time is 17 frames. That's also counting for 30 FPS. Hold on. So 30 frames. 30, 32 frames. That's the average human reaction time. Is half a second. Meaning to study attack the animations when you are encountered by an enemy, to study those animations to know what animation cycle happens leading up to be having a chance to counter. By fluke, I've gotten it once. Now, I said there's at least one chance to counter. If we get caught, I should be able to show you it, but I believe there is 2 chances to try and counter your way out. I don't know if this is true. I haven't looked up the answer, and I'm not going to go look up the answer because I don't want to get spoiled on the game. But at this point, we're now in the E.M.M.I's realm. Our main objective right now is still trying to get down to this control room, which, as you can see, is still in the E.M.M.I's pathing or safe haven. So, I will say if you want to stock up anything, probably stop here to stock up on resources, which are going to be at these various Chozo-looking statues. But, well, we've actually already been in this room. This is what I meant when I said this is kind of a room of no return. We can't even get up there in the first place, so. The point where we want to be going right now, if not for the surface, which we don't even know how to get there right now, the point we're trying to go to is the central unit. To, at least from what I can ascertain, to neutralize the E.M.M.I threat for now. Now, I will say, just from playing this so far, I do know that the E.M.M.I is right beyond this door. That's the other thing now, and that lets me preface this. So, the E.M.M.I has sentry mode. Sentry mode. Sentry mode. I forget what the second mode was really called. Basically, not a pursuit mode. It's a seeking mode. Like basically I thought I heard something in this area. So the E.M.M.I basically is echolocationing. When the E.M.M.I starts using its echolocation, its range is roughly a screen size. When it's in that advanced investigation mode, it is about 2 screens wide. And when it's in pursuit mode, you have to basically use what you can to get out of its physical grasp for longer than 7 seconds, and then it goes down 1 stage into that advanced investigation, and then I think it's like another 15 seconds, and then it goes back to the stage 1 investigation. Those numbers are somewhat made up, so take what I say with a grain of salt, but this is basically what I pieced together my own. If you hear that beep, that means it's here. So by the way, this triggers it. It now knows, it can now hear us as we move. As soon as that yellow light gets on us, we're done. So right now, we are just trying to get out of this room. And it's also really scary to get out of this room. Oh boy. I can't reach that. Oh, let's go through the E.M.M.I door. Haha, smart. Actually, I actually didn't go through this E.M.M.I door in my first time through here. Where I came through the first time through here. Oh, I can't go up there. There's another door, I think, on the upper path here that leads out right over here somewhere. I believe, anyway. No, I'm wrong. I'm thinking a little bit further on. But anyway, if you see these weird little krill things in the water, think of those like the kind of like the respawning creatures from Super Metroid, or the respawning pipes or whatnot. I don't know if those creatures can do damage to you. I haven't figured that out yet. But also, as you notice, the map is flashing. That's why. We can't get in there, so that's a lost cause for now. Now, I believe there's actually one item we have missed elsewhere so far. Actually, no. We have seen all the items we can get at. It's just that we can't get at them. Just because of that. So if there's an item that you... Oh, shoot. So if there's an item you can get at... Also, I never tried this. Hold on. Oh. I can't do anything with that. Huh, neat. Anyway. If there's an item that you visibly cannot see, it will flash white. If there's an item you have uncovered but you can't get at, it will show it on the minimap. Anyway. Quick save station right here, which I'm going to go ahead and save. I mean, I have the power to back up my saves if in case something goes awry, right? But we're still in safe area, and that's also an E-tank. Now, I'm only saying this right now because this is something that I want you to pay attention to and try and start doing is some items will be seen like from very far away. I guess we can't get to it that way. Where we'll be able to loop back around to the items later on. So, again, if you see them on the map, you can come back to it. Now, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can't do anything here. The blocking that can change that's in there. And also, we're in water. We're not going to drown or anything, but just know that we cannot wall jump. Like I'm mashing the button. Cannot wall jump, and we can't jump high enough to get up there. So, we're being funneled. Oh, I guess missiles clear these rooms out faster. I'm not sure why I'm using a full-on missile for one dude. Huh. Missiles don't do anything different than just shooting it with a regular power blaster. Anyway, drain some of the water out, so once we backtrack a little bit, we can actually go up and around. And this room is a map room. We couldn't really tell what it is just by the lights, but once you see these ancient Chozo hieroglyphs on the wall, this is your note that yes, this is a map room. And these have been kind of standard in Metroid since Super Metroid. That way you can, even though you can't see the entire layout of the map, you at least know what are separation of rooms. Oops, sorry. You at least know what the separation of rooms are and roughly what their rough containment area is. If that makes sense. Now, I believe going forward is... I believe we have to go to the right to go forward, basically back into the E.M.M.I zone. But I think we can do something a little bit extra if we go up and around. Well, I'm going to make sure it can't go up and around. So you're going to see me do that a lot, where because I know my reaction timing is terrible, I'm going to try and preempt enemy strikes an entire full second before they actually will connect. Like I said, the average human reaction timing is about half a second. I'm pretty sure mine's almost a full second. Anyway, we're in the E.M.M.I area once again. Now, the E.M.M.I can probably hear us, but... Alright, the E.M.M.I already knows we're here. Fantastic. So the plan of attack for this area is basically we got to go all the way down first. And we're coming over to this button to push it. When you're in a panic mode, you really don't think to push this button. But this is basically what we're trying to do, is pushing that button. Now, thankfully, you have that mini-map up there. Oh, I should also mention, by the way. That there is no, I should mention that there is no, slow walk mode. So you can't stealthily move. Now, I'm pretty sure the E.M.M.I is going to be hot on our trail. But I want to explore just a little bit in this area. This is something I didn't do when I first played the game. So this is, like, new stuff for me. Shoot those. Oh, nope. Haha, the E.M.M.I lives up there. So it knows we're doing bad things. And this is the spot that I thought we were at before. This energy refill? Yep. This is an energy refill, so if you've done something stupid, you can refill. How dare you? Let's see. Okay, we're gonna get funneled towards something, but this is a good thing we're gonna get funneled towards. So, there's an area up there, and you can kind of tell, like, I didn't catch this first, but there's some steam coming off of there. Because it's cold up top. This is a cold room. Do not go in cold rooms. At least not right now. Remember, part Metroid. Hey, I got the reaction timing proper. Also, we can't do anything with this. We basically can't do anything. We are being funneled to our first power up at this point, which is not the morph ball. It is the charge beam. At least from what I remember playing of Metroid games, the first power up you get is usually morph ball. Then again, we are starting with missiles. Now this also gets into something additional that isn't even properly documented until this game, when people, and I didn't know about this, but people knew about it just messing around with Super Metroid, and it's been in every game since Super. This last sentence. Basically, there is a well, we have this. Also, I'm just checking for secrets in the area. This is not flashing, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. But hold down the attack button, you get a charge shot. I don't know what the numbers are in it. Historically, a charge shot deals triple the damage you would normally deal with a little pea shooter shot or whatever shot you have. So charge shot, triple damage. Now there's an item that's famous in the Metroid franchise called the Screwattack. You have access to a one-time hit Screwattack the moment you get the charge beam. It's dumb. So like here. Case in point. Anyway. We're gonna head in here, where basically we had started the game. Let's make this a safe haven for a second. And I think I'm going to call it here. So everyone, I do want to thank you all so much for watching this episode of Metroid Dread. And come back next time when the thing I advertised of me actually being blind in the game is probably going to start coming to light. And I'm sorry about doing my nervous tick of popping my fingers. Anyway, I'll see you folks next time. Take care.